In general vocabulary, let us see few questions on condition. That means we have to complete the second sentence. There are two sentences which are provided, and these are the pairs. So that it has the same or similar meaning to this first sentence, and using the words or phrases in bold. We have to use this, providing that in the first one. So the example is given, and also any other words that are necessary. So you may add some words which may be necessary. First one is given: you can borrow my dictionary if you return it before you go home. And in this second part, using this provided that, what we have done is, you can borrow my dictionary provided that can be converted, can be modified into providing that you return it before you go home. So let us see how we are going to answer these subsequent questions. First is, I should get my assignment finished this weekend if I have enough time. Again, we have to use this provided that. So what we are going to use? Provided that I should get my assignment finished this weekend. Okay, this weekend, and we can use that provided that I have enough. This provided that, what we are going to use that? Provided that I have enough time. Provided that I have enough time. This is what you are going to use here. Provided that I have enough time. Because you have to use this I have. These are the other words which are necessary. So just use provided that I have enough time. Third one. You can't go to university if you don't get good exam grades at school. And the word is unless. You have to use unless. Because unless actually means the same as if you don't want. If you don't want in this particular case. So you can't go to university unless. If you don't means unless. And what you're going to add? Unless you get good exam grades at school. So what you are going to use is unless, and then you get. Unless you get good exams grades at school. Fourth one. Students can use the common room in the evening if they tidy up any mess they make. So on condition that, we have to use for that. This on condition that is quite formal. This on condition that. So what we are going to use is, students can use the common room in the evening on condition that they tidy. On condition that, first here, then this, they tidy up any mess they make. Then the fifth one, pollution will get worse if we continue to live in a throwaway society. Then the phrase is as long as. We'll use here pollution will get worse as long as we continue. We'll use this as long as, and then we'll use this we continue to live in throwaway society. So coming to sixth, children will always prefer fast food to fresh fruit and vegetables, even if you tell them how unhealthy it is. And we have to use this no matter how. So in this second one of this pair, children will always prefer fast food to fresh fruit and vegetables. And what we are going to use here is, no matter how much you tell them it is unhealthy. Seventh one. Computer programming is complicated even if you read a lot of books about it. However many we have to use here. So computer programming is complicated. Then however many books then you can use many After this many you can use books you read about it. Eighth one, crime is a problem even if you live in small town or in the countryside. Wherever, you have to use wherever. So crime is a problem wherever you live, right? Then we'll see one more question. Complete these sentences using an appropriate word or phrase from above and your own ideas, right? So, this universities will accept students from abroad. Now we have to add something here, and in this, what we want to show is we need to complete these sentences, and we want appropriate word or phrase from here, because these words are there. We can use these words here. So try pausing this and filling it yourself. And I'll just give you some hints that British University will accept students from abroad. What we can use, provided that you can use provided that also you can use as long as also. So British universities will accept students from abroad provided that they fulfill all the requirements. These sentences you can add. And second one, working for a large company can be fulfilling experience, and you can use many of these. So working for a large company can be fulfilling experience as long as you are promoted on time, you are being paid handsomely. All these sentences you can use. Third one, the environmental situation will continue to worsen. The best one is unless. You can use each and every phrase here, but you have to choose the best one. So the environmental situation will continue to worsen unless you we work for controlling the situation, or trying to mitigate the situation. All these things you can use. Fourth one, traveling helps you understand more about the world around you. Which one you are going to use? On condition you can use on condition that, as long as also you can use as long as. Traveling helps you understand more about the world around you, as long as you are keen to learn the customs of the other country, or you are keen observer of scenic beauty or the flora and fauna. All these sentences can be used. So hopefully you got the idea about condition. We'll be covering these confusing words and false friends shortly.